Let's look at some of the chapter 20 homework questions. So initially we have the equilibrium as $8.40. That means quantity demanded equal to quantity supplied equal to 40 in the US. Because world price is less than US price, US is gonna import. After trade, the US price becomes equal to $5 here. So it was $8 that was before trade, and after trade it is $5. And the quantity supplied goes down from 40 to 20. The quantity demanded goes up from 40 to 60. And the difference between 60 and 20 is what the US needs to import, which is equal to 40 units. So the import is basically equal to 40 units. And we have a bunch of questions here. Number one is US production. I would say the US production has gone down from 40 to 20 here, because the production we get from the supply curve. I'm going to look at the lines where $5 is hitting the supply curve and wherever it is hitting the demand curve. And US demand has gone up from 40 to 60 after trade. So this is what happens when US is importing. Okay. Now let's look at this one here. Quantity demanded equal to quantity supplied. This is equal to 400 from the horizontal axis, and the equilibrium price is equal to $100. Now the world price is greater than US price. As a result, the US is gonna export. I'm gonna see where this 150 hits the demand curve and where it hits the supply curve. Hitting the demand curve at QD, hitting the supply curve at QS. So after trade, I'm just gonna write here, after trade, the price is equal to 150. Quantity supplied is equal to 700. Quantity demanded is equal to 200. Because the production has gone up from 400 to 700, the US is going to export here, and the US is going to export 500 units. So after trade, US production went up from this 400 to 700. US consumption went down from 400 to 200. This is what happens when world price is greater than domestic price. Okay. Now we have another situation which is called a tariff. Let's see what happens when a tariff is imposed. I'm going to look at the before tariff situation and also look at the after tariff situation. So before tariff, the price was equal to $5, and when a tariff of $2 is imposed, the price becomes 5 plus 2, which is $7. Now before tariff, this $5 line was touching the quantity demanded at 60 and touching the quantity supplied at 20. So we had imports equal to 40 and after tariff the price has gone up from $5 to $7, and this $7 line is touching the supply curve and the demand curve again. So basically is touching the demand curve at 45, touching the supply curve at 35. So the imports is equal to 10. So this is my new imports here, and this was my initial imports before a tariff was imposed. So my imports went down by 30 units. And another thing which I need to notice here, there is a tariff revenue, which is this small rectangle. The tariff revenue, this is calculated as the amount of tariff times the imports, which is equal to 20. Okay. All right, that is all we have got here. Thank you.